Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about something that I feel like I'm quite passionate about because I see so many women just pushing themselves to extremes and burning out, and I was one of them. I was like the all or nothing. I've got to do so much because I've got to get to my goal now, and honestly, you think it's a shortcut, but it ends up being the longest road because you feel like you're just burning yourself out, you feel more stressed, anxious, you just have all these negative consequences, and often your results aren't that good in terms of fat loss. But I don't really want to focus on fat loss. What I want to focus on is feeling good, because most of us want to feel good. And what is feeling good? We want to feel like we have more energy and feel motivated and inspired, and we just want to have a good mood and be nice to other people because we feel good, which is easier when you have energy. And um, there's a couple of things that I feel like are really important that a lot of people skip over. So they try to eat healthily by just, eating more fruits and vegetables, but they skip the protein and then they undereat, and that ends up like they feel like trash because they're under eating, and then they'll restrict so much and they feel like it's something wrong with them because they can't stick to it, and then they overeat, but it's really because they underate so much, and so their body is naturally like, what are you doing? I need more food, and it's sending hunger signals, so you make an uphill battle. So that will make you feel bad if you undereat, or if you do silly things like cut out too much protein or cut out too much carbs or fat. Have a balance. The other like massive thing that I struggled with for so long is sleep. And you don't understand how important sleep is. I know I talk about this all the time, but it is so important. Like you just, everything happens when you sleep. You recover. Like you're you're better at losing fat and looking good and building muscle, and your energy and motivation and concentration, productivity, efficiency, everything is better. So if you don't think you have time to sleep more or to improve your sleep, then you actually need it even more, because you'll be more efficient with your time if you're sleeping 8 hours and 8 quality hours, which means not looking at a screen or a bright light within an hour of bedtime, doing something like reading a book, going for a walk, having a bath, something that's not staring at a screen before bed. This is huge, and it's so hard for so many people because we just want to stay on social media or check that email or something like that. But what's really more important, feeling good, looking good, and your health, or looking at a screen? Keep your screen time to the other parts of the day. I'm sure you can live without it, and I know it's hard, but just try to push it back a little bit at a time so that you have more non-screen time before bed until it gets to 60 minutes or more. So the other thing you can do is get up in the morning, get sun exposure, go for a walk. That gets you kind of moving in the morning, motivates for your day, gives you more energy, and that will help reset your sleep cycle. If you're someone like me who has struggled with insomnia and being able to get to sleep or stay asleep, that was my biggest problem. I could fall asleep, but I couldn't stay asleep. And meditation has helped with that. So meditation is kind of like gym for your brain. So you don't want to just train your body and you're trying to eat better. You want to train your brain so that you're not working against it all the time. Just like you don't want to be working against your body by starving it and not giving it what it needs. You want to have fruits and vegetables, and you want to give your body the fuel it needs to do everything you want to do. And you also want to meditate, so you give your brain like refresh it, keep it healthy, and all the research is there. It's proven it works, and we struggle with this because it's so hard to just sit and be with our discomfort. How I finally made my habit stick is I'm like, okay, the most important thing I know is that it has to be done every day, but I'm always like, 5 minutes is even too much. I don't have time, or I'll do it later. But if I can just do it for 1 minute, all I have to do, set a timer on my phone or set some meditation music and sit anywhere. You can even sit in a toilet cubicle if there's nowhere else. You can get away from everything. So all you need to do is sit, close your eyes, focus on your breath, just thinking of it. You don't have to clear your mind. It should be free from effort. So if you're thinking, I've got to put all this effort in and clear my mind, well, meditation should be a lack of effort. It's like a nap for your brain and letting you just relax and be and not overthink and just free yourself from busy. So if you think that you don't know how to do it or you're not going to do it right, you can do it, and just do it for a minute a day, every day. Something, a place and a time that you can do consistently. And remember, doing it every day is more important than how long you do it. So even if you just do it for a minute, and then soon enough you'll be able to do 2 minutes, and then you can build it up over time. But as long as you're doing it every day, like, you're gonna see a massive difference in your mood, in your energy, in just how you deal with your problems and how you feel. And I want you guys to feel good like I do. So if you sleep, if you focus on sleep, if you keep your diet balanced, and I know that saying keep a balanced diet is difficult for us. That's why I have my Facebook group, and I have school rules and guidelines that help you understand what healthy is for you and what will get you towards your goals. So diet, and then don't smash yourself with training. Train to build yourself up to get stronger. So make sure you're doing the same lifts constantly enough that you progress on those lifts. So track your strength during your workouts and make sure you're getting stronger each week, and then change it up maybe every 6 to 8 weeks, but don't change it so often that you never know if you're progressing. If you're going in and doing something different every time, then you're not really making a good use of your time. So get strong, but don't smash yourself. You want to be in there long enough to sort of push yourself and force your body to adapt, but you don't want to be there so you're just so exhausted that you can't do good technique anymore and you've just completely like annihilated. Just keep your workouts efficient and productive, not to the point where you don't want to do anything for the rest of the day because you've smashed yourself so much. That is all the tips I'm going to give today because I've already rambled too much. And there's so much more I could say on this topic and so much more detail I could go into with each point, but I don't want this video to go for 3 hours. If you do have more questions or if this interests you, please join my Facebook group. I will link it below, and ask me questions, message me, email me. I want to help you guys, and hopefully you'll feel better if you pay attention to this video and make some changes. Thanks for listening.